I've been improving my mental health for more than 2.5 fucking years right now, and it really served me extremely well. I went from being extremely fucking depressed and suicidal to feeling so much fucking happier in my day-to-day life, improving myself, achieving my goals, etc. But only in the past few weeks to be honest, I've been feeling extremely anxious. All of that because of something that I've discovered a few weeks ago, to be honest, and I want to make this video to make it clear for you. I was feeling anxious like that because I was running away from my emotions and I was running away from my trauma. And the thing is, this is happening to you right now. You are running away from your trauma, from your emotion, and this is exactly why you are doing the bad habits. So I'm making this video to just let you realize, to make you realize how much trauma is important for you, how much trauma is important into stopping doing the bad habits. The bad habits that you want to quit, that you know for a fact are bad for you, like junk food, porn, scrolling, video games. They don't come from the bad habits in themselves. They come from your mental health and your trauma. Your mental health is the root cause of every bad thing that happened in your life. And if you have a good mental health and if you've cured the majority of your trauma, it will be one of the biggest fucking factors of you achieving your goals, of you living this happy and fulfilled life that I'm preaching to you. So in this video, I'm going to show you why the bad habits are literally caused by trauma, why you're doing the bad habits basically. Afterwards, I'm going to talk to you about dopamine detox, which is the solution to all of that problems, to all of those trauma. And then I'm going to talk about the withdrawal phase that you're going to go through if you apply my advice and you truly want this video to help you. So step one right now, why are we doing the bad habits? If I would ask you, by the way, what the fuck are you doing all of those bad habits? You would probably tell me two things, right? You would tell me, because it's fun and I really like it, or, I get pleasure from it. Or you would say, the two of them, you would say, I get cravings for them. Right, kind of like an addiction. I literally get cravings for them. And I'm here to tell you that those two conclusions that you've told me, it's fun, I just get cravings for it, they are completely and utterly bullshit, right? They're literally completely false. And I'm going to explain to you and I'm going to break it down right now. The first argument is it's fun and everything. Is it? Is it really fucking fun, bro? Because look, imagine, right now you're going to eat the junk food. You eat the junk food, it feels good on the tongue and everything, you get a big ass fucking McDonald's or some shit like that. And then, what are you left with after you've swallowed the last bit of junk food? You are left with regret, with shame, right? You be honest with yourself. After you go and binge eat junk food, you feel like shit, right? Your fucking belly hurts and you're like, what the fuck have I done? I'm literally just fucking binge eat a fucking fuck ton of junk food. I really need to make sure that it never happens ever again. You went from, feeling the pleasure and everything to actually feeling pain, shame and regret. This pleasure that you got from the bad habits, from junk food, porn, scrolling, etc., it turned into fucking pain. Can you see what I mean right now? This is what I call fake pleasure. Fake pleasure is a pleasure that turns into pain later on as we finish the bad habit, unfortunately. So you got the pleasure from eating the junk food, from scrolling, etc. And then it turned into shame and regret and everything. And by the way, shame is on the vibration scale of the emotions that a human can feel. Shame is literally at the fucking bottom. Shame is one of the worst emotions that you can feel, with guilt and regret or something like that. This is one of the worst emotions that a human can feel, and you're feeling that every single fucking time you actually stop the bad habit, you finish off doing the bad habits. So the first argument, it's fun. No, it's not. It's fake pleasure. It's not a real pleasure that gives you fulfillment in life, like for example achieving your goals, right? It's just fake pleasure that turns into pain afterwards when you finish the bad habits. So the first argument, it's pleasurable, etc. No, it's not. It's giving you fake pleasure, and you literally feel worse than before at the end. The second argument is I get cravings for it. And I'm here to challenge that belief, bro, because that is what I used to fall, right? That I used to think, the bad habits, they got me by the neck because, I get cravings for them and everything. Turns out, I've learned about trauma recently, and it's completely false. It's completely false. You are not getting cravings to do the bad habits. you're getting cravings to run away from the trauma, from the stuck emotion that you have inside of you. Because if I were to grab you, and put you like in an empty room with no stimulation, no good habits, no bad habits, nothing else, you would feel bored, first of all, and then you would feel like shit, because there would be you would be flooded with like negativity, with like cringe fucking memories from the past, or you would be extremely anxious about the future. This is literally like those unstuck emotions, those trauma, all of those worries that you have inside of you, that your brain, that your body, that your heart, that your fucking soul wants you to process. And yet, because those emotions feels horrible to feel, you just go and distract yourself with bad habit, or this might be like a bit more rare, you go and distract yourself with work, with good habits, right? So you feel like shit, and either you're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to eat junk food right now because I feel like shit, or you're like, oh, I'm just going to go to the gym because, I feel like shit and I don't want to feel that way. Either way, you're just running away from the freaking emotions. Either way, you're just like running away. Either way, you're using the bad habit or the good habit as a mask to just run away from those emotions, from those trauma. Either way, you are running away. No matter if you do a good habit, a bad habit, it's still bad for you if you're running away from those emotions, because you just don't get to process them. And this is exactly why you are doing the bad habits. Because you have something to run away from. Like, we are not perfect, right? Like, nobody had like a perfect childhood. So we all have more or less trauma. Some people have like way more trauma than others. That's fine. But we all walk around with trauma inside of us. That means that each and every one of us, including me and you right now who's watching this video, you have something to run away from. Maybe a lot of it. Maybe you've experienced a lot of trauma in your life. From your childhood, from school. Bro, I experienced bullying. I experienced trauma with my parents. That's okay. Everyone did. Almost everyone did. Right? I don't know a single fucking guy who grew up with no fucking trauma at all. It was always some kind of abuse in their childhood, from their parents, from their school and shit like that. I don't know any fucking children, any fucking guy out there, any friend that grew up without any fucking trauma. That's okay, bro. You're not a fucking bad person. But you have something to run away from, and this is why you are actually doing the bad habits. So I hope that you've understood right now. If you can cure your trauma, if you can go on a dopamine detox, which is the solution, you will not only just like stop doing the bad habits, your motivation will improve, and also your mental health will improve, and you will feel 10 times happier and prouder of yourself day to day. And by the way, bro, if you want to improve your mental health and you want faster results than just watching those free videos, even though they're pretty good, let's be honest, I've made a 2 weeks program which is called the HNF 14. Again, it's a 2 weeks program, 14 days, that I've specifically designed for young men like you. If you're like about my age, 18, like you're a teenager, or you're like 18, 20, 19, etc. years old. If you're a young man right now or a teenager and you want to improve your mental health because you know for a fact how important it is and you want faster progress, if you check the first link in the description right now, I'm offering as an exclusive offer a free coaching call with me. You book a call with me with the first link in the description. It's completely for free. We hop onto the call and I get you on the HNF 14, and you just see the miracle it performs on your mental health and on just people's mental health. I've designed specifically the HNF 14 for myself at the beginning. I've used it on myself. It changed my life forever. So I want as many people to just know about the HNF 14. So if you just want to click the first link in the description, it's completely for free. It's a win-win for both of us. I get to help you and you get to just it's a win-win for you basically, right? Because I'm literally offering you my help because I want as much people to get onto the HNF 14 and improve their mental health. Because if the world's mental health improves, the whole world gets better. So this is why I want as many people to know about the HNF 14, because it changed my life and it will surely do the same for you. So go and check the first link in the description right now, and I really appreciate it. Now, like I told you, bro, step 2, dopamine detox. The solution to all of that, to just like curing our trauma, to just reducing the bad habits, is a dopamine detox. This is a period of your life when you drastically reduce the bad habits, and you drastically improve and drastically increase the amount of good habits that you're doing in your life. This is not a challenge. This is not a fucking period. This is a way of living. This is not the era of your life when you're like, oh yeah, so for the next 50 days, for the next 2 months, I'm not going to do the bad habits. No. This is a new chapter of your life that I'm getting you on right now. Dopamine detox is what I'm getting on right now, and I'm making progress towards it every single day. And so far it's been a few weeks, and I've really the awareness, it helped me realize how much of the bad habit I was actually doing. And so every single day I'm taking such a huge step back from the bad habits, and every single time I do them, I just feel so much more proud of myself. So dopamine detox, again, like I told you, you drastically reduce the bad habits, and you also drastically increase the good habits. So for example, what are the bad habits that you're doing right now? Junk food, porn, scrolling, alcohol, drugs, I don't know. Listening to too much music. This is literally a big one for me, listening to too much music. This is one of my biggest fucking crutch. So what bad habits are you doing? Drastically reduce them day to day, week to week, and drastically increase the good habits. Start going to the gym, start going on a walk every single day, on a run every single day. I don't know, I like walking. Start gratitude journaling, right? If you go on my main channel, on my channel, basically my channel profile, there are a lot of videos about how to improve your mental health, how to start the good habits. There's this one video, how to start the good habit as someone who's depressed. You can literally watch this video after this one to get a good understanding of the good habits that will actually improve your mental health. You increase the amount of good habit and you reduce the amount of bad habit, and this is when you are literally officially on a dopamine detox. And after a few days, after maybe 1 or 2 weeks, you will literally feel yourself better. You will have more motivation and you will improve your mental health so much, because you literally just do less of the bad habits. And also because you do less of the bad habits, you'll just feel better about yourself. You'll feel more proud about yourself, which is fucking fantastic. Now, if you get onto a dopamine detox and you want this video to help you, obviously you're going to take action. If you take actions right now, which is good, you go into a dopamine detox, you're going to experience the withdrawal phase if you reduce the bad habits. So step 3 right now, the withdrawal phase. The withdrawal phase is a period that I'm literally, bro, let's be honest, I'm currently in my own withdrawal phase. So this is what I want to talk about, because this is really important for me. In the withdrawal phase, when you start reducing the bad habit and you literally just quit them, this is when you will feel worse before you actually feel good, right? So this is the fucking insidious part. I am currently on my own withdrawal phase. It's really hard for me, not gonna lie to you. The withdrawal phase is extremely fucking hard. I'm not going to tell you that it is easy, it is not, it's extremely fucking hard. So I started reducing the bad habits, but I got instantly a lot of cravings for them. And instantly I felt horrible, because I actually started doing less of the bad habits, and so I was using them less to run away and to mask those emotions that I've told to you about, trauma, unprocessed emotion that were inside of me. And so I realized, oh shit, for all of that life I've been literally using the bad habits as a fucking way to mask my emotions. Because my default state when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not working, doing the good habits, or not even doing the bad habits, my default state, if I'm just sat down in my bedroom with no stimulation, my default state is bad. It feels worse. You can imagine right now, if you literally were sat down in an empty room with no stimulation, no bad habits, no good habits, and you were not trying to think about something productive, you would feel bored and you would actually feel like shit, right? You would feel like shit because it's I don't know, the feeling texture of your life is literally bad. And this is what you will experience if in the withdrawal phase. You will reduce the bad habits, and those unprocessed emotions, because you're not running away from them anymore with the bad or with the good habits, those unprocessed emotions, that trauma, that anxiety for the future, that depression about the past, it will come up inside of you and you will instantly feel like shit. This is the insidious part. If you want to get the benefits of a dopamine detox, which are huge, right? Better mental health, motivation, better self-esteem, etc., you need to feel worse before you feel better with the withdrawal phase. So again, you're going to feel those emotions, it will feel horrible, and this is when you will get the cravings for the bad habits, or to overdo the good habits just to run away again from those emotions. Now the solution for that is during the withdrawal phase, and even during your whole life, when you start when you start feeling those bad emotions, it's literally your brain, your heart, your soul telling you, please, I'm bringing those emotions up, I'm bringing this trauma, this anxiety, this depression up in you so that you can feel it, you can notice it, and then you can process them. This is literally what your body, what your brain, what your heart, what your soul is telling you. Please, I spike up those emotions inside of you so that you can feel them, you can notice them, and afterwards you can actually process them so that we can literally get rid of it. So the big question right now is, how do we process those emotions inside of us? During the withdrawal phase, we're going to experience a bunch of them. We're going to feel worse. We're going to feel like shit. If we can learn to process those emotions, we will go through the withdrawal phase and we will reap the benefits of the dopamine detox, which are huge again. So how do you process those emotions? Step one, you let the emotion come up. So you sit down in your room, or maybe in like a park, for example. No phone, no stimulation, no bad habits, no good habits, nothing. You're not trying to think about something productive. You're literally just trying to be like as unproductive as possible. You're literally just like lazy, just fucking on your bed, just like staring at your fucking ceiling, staring at your wall. This is what I do sometimes. You feel like shit. Like you literally feel like shit right now. You're just like bored as fuck and you're like, what the fuck? This is stupid as fuck. Just stay there for me. Just, stay with me. Stay with me, bro. Don't come out. So don't pass out, bro. Come on, stay with me. So you're bored as fuck right now. You're bored as fuck. After a few seconds or after a few minutes, those emotions that I've talked about, the trauma, the unprocessed emotions, so usually the anxiety for the future or like the depression about the past, they will come up again in your body. Step two, don't run away from those emotions and face them. When those emotions come up inside of you, imagine that this is like literally the 5-year-old inner child version of you, right? Imagine some like pictures of you when you were like a baby, like 5-year-old, for example, 10 years old. When those emotions spike up inside of you, this is literally the inner child, the 5-year-old version of yourself, your inner child, tugging on your trousers, pulling on your trousers and telling you, oh yeah, I'm so depressed about this, or I'm so worried about this. How would you respond to this like little children, right? Like imagine like the 5-year-old version of yourself, like, it's pretty cute and shit. How would you respond to that children? If it was like a real children literally pulling on your trousers and telling you like, oh yeah, I'm so worried or I'm so depressed and everything. How would you react? Because if you're honest, if you think about the way you've been treating like this inner child right now that I gave you like the metaphor, you've been looking at this inner child telling you, like he's telling you like how fucking bad he's feeling. And you look at it and you're like, oh no, and you just ignore him, right? You look at him and you're like, oh fucking, I'm going to eat junk food. Oh, get away from me, I'm going to go to the gym or some shit like that. Like, you've been fucking ignoring him. You've been treating this fucking inner child like shit. No wonder you feel like shit. No wonder you have fucking trauma, right? Because you've been treating your fucking inner child, your own trauma, like a piece of shit. You've been ignoring this fucking inner child. And so he keeps on fucking tugging on your trousers, telling you how fucking worried he is. And yet you and I, we just choose to fucking ignore him. Or worse, we look at this children and we're like, oh no, I'm not depressed, I'm not anxious, oh no, I'm strong. What do you think what advice do you think I'm going to tell you? What advice do you think I'm going to tell you right now? Look at this little inner child version of you. Imagine it in your mind. Look at him and be like, oh yeah, oh, what are you worrying about? What are you worrying about? Oh, why are you so depressed? And he's going to tell you, oh yeah, I'm worried about the future, I'm worried about this, or I'm so depressed about like, when this girl rejected me, or I'm so depressed about this, or about like this or this event and everything. Then what you literally need to do is just look at him, look at this little inner child inside of you, and just be like, oh yeah, it's so hard, oh yeah, like, it must be so hard, yeah. You just validate him, right? You don't need to solve every fucking problems in the world. You don't need to solve every problems. You just need to look at this inner child and be like, oh, okay, it's alright, yeah. Oh, it must have been so hard and everything. When you give this little inner child your attention, your focus, and you validate him, finally, he gets to like, shut up for a moment, to be honest. Finally, he's like, oh, like, that's okay, I don't need to talk anymore because I've said my share, basically, right? I've said what I need to say. That's okay, I can relax now. So this is when those emotions that you've just processed right now with the sort of inner child visualization, that was step 2, the inner child visualization. You process those emotions. Now, step 3, once you've processed those emotions and you validate your inner child, This is when you need to just relax your muscle, put yourself in like a safe, stable environment, and literally just start like breathing slowly, really just like being like, okay, that's all right, that's okay, I can relax now. This is literally how you cure trauma. Step 1, you get bored as fuck and you let the emotion rise up. Step 2, you validate and you like you reassure the inner child, right? You're like, oh yeah, it must be so hard, yeah, oh, what are you worrying about, right? You become curious about him, right? You validate him. This is the most important part. You validate your inner child. And step 3, you just get to relax your body, your breath, and you breathe slowly until the emotions start to just fade away. And this is when, if you applied this 3 steps process for this one little traumatic memory, you've probably cured like a big part of it, right? Because this is something that I need to tell you. This like the same painful emotion will probably come up like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, right? Especially if it's like quite like a severe traumatic one. You won't just like, like cure the traumatic event just like one shot right now. No. It will come up a few times. So if you just keep on doing these habits for like 5-10 minutes a day, after 2 weeks, you will probably feel like way better. And because you've processed those emotions, because you've just processed your trauma, you literally have like less to run away from. And so your desire for the bad habits is literally starting to go down, right? Like you don't even you get literally less craving when you apply this 3 steps process and you literally just start curing your trauma. Because you have less to run away from, because you process the trauma, a big part of your trauma, you have less to run away from. And so your desire for the bad habit goes down. And this is how you go through the withdrawal phase. This is how you go and you reap the benefits of a dopamine detox. And this is the end of the video, basically, bro. I really hope that you appreciate this video. And just, if you could just apply all of those steps, especially the last 2, right? Like the dopamine detox and like curing the trauma, going through the withdrawal phase. If you can literally just implement the advices that I showed you in this video, you will be miles ahead of most people who are just walking around with trauma. You are literally, you and I, we are the enlightened one, because we know about mental health. We know how much it will improve ourselves. And we know that with good mental health, we can achieve literally everything. All of the dreams that you have, all of the fucking goals that you have, no matter if it's like a sport, if it's like, becoming a fucking billionaire or some shit like that, or like having a nice family. It all comes down to your mind and your mental health. If you can improve your mind, if you can improve your mental health, which is what I showed you in this video and what I'm literally dedicated to show you. If you can improve your mental health and your mind, your mindset, you will achieve everything in life. Because everything that is good in life starts with a good mental health and a good mindset. My name is Tom and I'm dedicated to actually help you with your mental health, your mindset, so that you can live a happy and purposeful and fulfilled life. Again, click the first link in the description if you want to get free coaching with me and you found out that this video really helped you. Goodbye, bro.